No intro for this one. Alright, great. So we have a short little stage before the festivities begin to test all the skills that we do not really need going into the final boss. Have you figured out wall climbing that yet? I hope so, because you need to. They probably intend for you to like switch sides. That works. Though, again, wall climbing is really the not necessarily preferred way or faster way or easier way even, because that happens. Yep, bump your head. And then the doctor's all like, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And it's like, I'm not a monkey. Why am I seeing a vet? Because it's cheaper. That's why. I don't think there's any secrets up here in this level. Because here we go, the level's over. Okay. This is another fairly easy boss. Just want to keep... at least it seemed easier yesterday. You just want to keep jumping at him, pummeling him, weakening his shield. This boomerang is really the hardest part of the boss battle, because you take advantage of that slight invincibility that you got from bouncing, and there you go, we did it. Sorry, scientist. And now we get abducted into the final battle. We got an extra life at some point. That's cool. Because now we are fighting capitalism. As we rightly should. This is a difficult battle. There's a quick test phase that he gives you here, where he wants you to destroy those little okay. Whoops. Okay, apparently we hadn't healed ourselves fast enough there, because we have to wait for animations before you can actually get healed. It's not an immediate thing. We'll come back to that attack at a later point. That was a bad way to dodge that one. You want to ideally take as little damage during this phase as possible, because the rest of the battle is challenging enough. Capitalism has 10 hits. For every time you destroy one of his... Oh, you can't use that attack twice in a row. Alright. There we go. That works. Don't let him... If he ever does summon those things, let him do the attack. Because if he switches phases to the more challenging phase while he still is shielded by those, also don't get too eager. Remember to take out his minions before trying to get another hit in. Okay, now he's going to switch. And you need to keep one of these things active, because that portal is actually insta-death, so don't get sucked in. If you just hold on to one of his creatures... this is the tricky part, because I've not figured out yet how to dodge his electric attack. I have not yet figured out how even to interrupt it. or where he's gonna appear or whatever. This is a tough fight, and there's a lot that you gotta keep in mind, and a lot you just gotta be lucky or properly skilled. So in my case, lucky. Okay, I think I'm skilled enough to be able to do this part correctly. Don't get yourself up against the wall. Take out one at a time. I don't know why that one didn't work. Okay, good. Now we're at full health going into the greedy portion of the fight. You don't need him to summon his creatures if you don't need the health. Though, once he switches to the second phase of the fight, he will not use that attack anymore, so basically, at this point, this is the max health you're going to get. I'm not in a good position, because as soon as I let go, I'm going to get pulled right in. There's no chance there. I should have just held on. See, even though like the most flawless run can go awful in a moment's notice with his attacks. Why are you staying so low? And now, bother. I kind of spaced for a moment. Forgot what I was doing. I do need him to summon his minions. He's too high, so I gotta let him do this attack anyway. As soon as he summons, or as soon as you get the blue star, his minions will not create stars anymore, so that's one thing to be aware of. So the reason you want to let him finish this attack before continuing is because if he starts moving around, he'll still, you know, have those things shielding him, so they'll just be flying at you from everywhere while he's warping around the arena, and it's just the hassle of all hassles. Okay, this is good. It's on the other side of me. Okay, I interrupted the attack, and he's just decided to do it anyway. If you have enough health... The pull is strong enough that you cannot actually... Okay. I can't figure that out. I don't know where he's going to teleport, and I can't tell when he does the electric attack. It seems to affect everywhere, so... And it's getting late, and I feel like it's time to start eating more dinner. Okay. That works. Perfect. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Careful. Yo, you are in a bad position, you bothersome monster. Just hug it. See, somebody said, like, if you just go up into the... Like that. Oh, that's... Okay. I don't know why that didn't interrupt. Okay, is he doing the... He's doing the electric attack. Maybe if we just keep moving. Let's try doing that. I think I figured out the timing for that awful lightning bolt attack. We're going to test it out here. Depending on how well I do at the rest of the fight. It has been hit or miss. I don't want him to use that one attack. Now I kind of do because I took a hit. An unnecessary hit, nonetheless, but I forgot. This is perfect because I wouldn't be able to reach him anyway. Perfect. If only the stars like didn't fade away. Whew, that was way too close. Oh, why is it on this side? Why did my computer go to black? I don't got time to fix that. Okay. So it's when he does it, there's a brief moment right where you can hit him up and to the right. Perfect. That timing just down. And if I don't let him use the... Okay. He was using a different attack than I thought he was. One more hit, one more hit. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What attack are you using? We did it! Oh! We did it! Yes! Typed in my password because that took an hour. Yes! I haven't actually watched this because last time I did it, I shut off the console. Okay, so Greedy turned to gold, and it looks like all of his compatriots. Weird that Greedy would turn to gold. Capitalism always turns to gold. Gold standard, as it were. And thus, the evil tyrants... I didn't hear what you said there, Ristar, but... Silly monkey. What is a... Because, like, an emperor has an empire, a king has a kingdom, a tyrant has... everything, I guess. So we defeated everything. And completed Ristar. Had some ups and downs because I, got a little bit upset with my gameplay, but this is a challenging game, so it makes sense that would happen. Oh, mole boss, that I remembered your name. It's something Fall. We got a lot of the classic Genesis kind of riffs here. So that was good. That was it was an okay way to get myself back into recording because it's been a long time since I actually have at least recorded proper. Sonic R was an emergency situation, as much as Let's Playing can be considered an emergency. I always thought if they did, because they have a Sega All-Stars, not a fighting game though, it's a racing game. I thought Ristar would be a cool character to bring back. Like, bringing back old characters has worked for, like, you know, Kid Icarus. I think there are a lot of opportunities for the stretching arm mechanic to be used. See One Piece. Is that it? Do we get any conclusion? The proper credits. Oh, manual director. They didn't give him automatic transmission? That's a shame. In general, I'm pretty pleased. I didn't have to do the final boss, you know, all that much. And once I did figure out, you know, they give you 6 continues. You got some time to figure out, to work out the mechanics. So once I just, you know, let my mind focus and I figured out that how to counter the electric attack, the boss becomes really, really easy, actually. And all the other bosses, like Eat More Lunch, is all about timing. So, and the other one that was giving us trouble, it really was only that boss, I think. Because what was the boss? The boss of the music level cost us a lot of lives, but that was just because I was being kind of silly with the timing. Total score, just ignore that. That's a... Can you do better? Chances are, yes. Oh, we saved the hero. Oh, he's big. Congratulations. So thus concludes Let's Play Ristar. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, passwords. Okay, so I thought I was gonna have to do these by more. Okay, so apparently collecting those treasures lets you fill in the passwords. So if you get all the treasures, they'll give you all the passwords here. But I can just tell you some of them. Or at least the one I used for level select. You have to acknowledge your unrequited love. And that allows you to select levels. What other ones were there? There was one for, like, if you wanted to make the game harder for yourself for some reason, you can type in, you know, how you're really feeling. You're feeling pretty superb. That gets you super hard Y mode. Another one you can do is you can, you know, if you want to just take a leisurely stroll through the game, you can type in museum, and that gives you boss rush. 1 life, get through all the bosses. So, you know, leisurely. Another one is if you wanted to find a lot of those secrets where you have to, like, you know, climb up the wall and bang your head against it to get a gem worth 100 points, you can just get really full of yourself and forget how to spell. Those are just a few of those cheats. I don't know if those are the actual cheats that show up here, because I'm not going to try. There is an invincibility mode, but it's only in the Japanese version, and I'm not playing the Japanese version. So I'm not going to try to get perfect. You know, we did what we could, and I think we did pretty well. So thus concludes, actually, for reals, Let's Play Ristar. I have been breadfiesta. Thank you very much for watching. My next projects, I'm going to try to do 2 at once again, see how well that goes. I'm going to try to start up Golden Sun. We're going to talk about that. And then I want to do something for the GameCube, either Custom Robo or Star Fox Adventures. But I was also thinking to do an Oracle of Ages, Legend of Zelda. And I was thinking about also sending in my 3DS to be modded for recording. Because then I could play 3DS games. I could play regular DS games too. I could play Spirit Tracks. I love Spirit Tracks. I'm the only one. So the same could be said about Star Fox Adventures or perhaps Ristar. So I got some options here. I'm looking at them real quick. Could just play Sonic. Oh, I could play Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. So Golden Sun and then one of those other things I said will be coming next. Again, thank you very much for watching. I have been breadfiesta, and I hope your day is going exactly the way that you want it to.